going to introduce one more blueprint to you. What you're seeing here is part of the blueprint I'm going to show you. It just takes it a step further. So if you keep in mind our common assessment types, you've already been working on selected response, which you created an item for today, and you watched a module. We have constructed response, which Allison is going to fill you in more on this evening. Extended response, matching, arranging a list in order, performance task projects. There's all different types of ways to assess. And we need to take a look at that as well and consider how are we assessing students when we write our tests. And so we have the intermediate blueprint. What these two are going to pass it out. And what you're going to see with this is not only are the depths of knowledge addressed here, but so are the item types. So this takes the basic blueprint one step further. So how are we taking this a step further? What are the differences between the blueprints? On the intermediate, I have 2 targets listed here, but I have them listed multiple times. So whereas on the basic blueprint, you could put multiple questions per target, you're just addressing one question per target here. Because this time it's going to ask you, well, what type of question are you going to use to assess students? So for my first one, I put an X because I am, on this target, going to use selected response. My selected response is a DOK1 worth 1 point. My second question is a selected response, but it's a DOK level 2 worth 1 point. My third question is now a constructed response that's brief worth 2 points at a DOK level 2. So again, this blueprint is taking just the standard, the basic depths of knowledge one step further to see how are you assessing students. Do you have not only a balance of your depth of knowledge questions, but do you have a balance of how you're asking students? Are you asking all multiple choice questions on your assessment? Or are you asking students to do different things based on the target, based on the depth of knowledge? So I'm going to give you some time to digest and process this one. You can compare the two. Have a conversation at your table with some partners about what is this? How might it be helpful? What questions might I have?